Thank you very much, Minister. Good morning, ministers and fellow governors. Let me also extend my welcome to our penultimate meeting as finance ministers. Global growth forecasts have been revised lower and risks to the outlook are tilted to the downside. While inflation has broadly eased across countries, inflation remains higher than desired and persistent. Central banks have to skillfully navigate what uncertainty means for both their price and financial stability mandates. I'm hopeful that our discussions here today will shed more light on our challenges. These developments are unfolding against a backdrop of elevated debt and emerging risks to financial stability. According to the OECD, the world has already shifted to a new debt paradigm, with governments and companies borrowing around 10 trillion US dollars more per year than in the pre-COVID period. At the same time, the Bank for International Settlements analysis shows that credit growth is now driven more by lending to governments than to private sector, reflecting persistently high deficits and fiscal pressures. This evolving landscape raises the stakes on the interaction between fiscal and monetary policy, especially in avoiding fiscal dominance and maintaining financial stability. With fiscal space constrained and growth weak, our fiscal authorities will face challenges in rebuilding much-needed fiscal buffers in many countries. Fiscal risks continue to drive up long-term yields and debt service costs. Preserving macroeconomic stability while supporting inclusive and sustainable growth, therefore, remains crucial. Climate-related risks are also increasingly shaping fiscal positions and threatening financial stability. As such, adaptation and mitigation are no longer esoteric environmental concerns. They are economic imperatives. The challenge ahead will be to future fit our financial, fiscal, and economic policy frameworks by embedding appropriate responses to climate risks. Artificial intelligence also represents a significant turning point in the global economic landscape. We have, as such, given this topic a priority during these meetings. Governors have just come out of a very insightful side event on the implications of AI for productivity and labor markets. What is clear is that if harnessed effectively, AI has the potential to revive productivity growth and improve living standards. However, as policymakers, our challenge is not simply to catch up, but to ensure that this shift does not deepen inequality or destabilize already fragile labor markets. Getting the balance right between innovation and inclusion will be one of the defining policy imperatives of our times. For emerging markets and developing economies, the stakes are especially high. In Africa, for instance, the working age population is expanding rapidly, and according to the African Development Bank, the continent could potentially unlock up to $1 trillion in productivity gains by 2035, but only if we close critical gaps in data, digital infrastructure, skills, and capital access. Let me conclude by reiterating that as the G20, we carry a unique responsibility to shape a global recovery that is not only resilient, but also inclusive and forward-looking. This means deepening policy coordination, advancing structural reforms, investing in economies to adapt, to compete, and to thrive in a rapidly evolving global landscape. It also means ensuring that the gains of technological progress are broadly shared and to the benefit of all. The choices we make now, during these times of heightened uncertainty, will shape the future of global economic cooperation. I look forward to a rich discussion. For now, we have got guests who have enjoyed very much our side events this morning, and they have so much enjoyed the opening remarks that we have had, and we will now ask you to take leave of us.
Zakis, take your people.